Hello. So today we're gonna talk about these two things that have completely changed my life, and I'm pretty sure if you try them, they're gonna change your life. So number one has to be meditation. And the reason for meditation and why I talk about it and why literally I always say this is the most important thing to me is because it has changed my life. Literally, when you meditate, you're able to detach. Just think about it. Who you are right now has manifested and has created the life you have now. So for you to have a different life, if you want to change a couple things, maybe just a relationship, but remain the same, everything else, and yeah, you're gonna have to just change a little bit. You're gonna have to let go of a couple things. But if you want to do a whole 180 and you want to change, your abundance, your relationship, your appearance, you're going to have to be a different person. And so how are you even going to know what that person is like? You know what I'm saying? So number one is meditation, because when you're meditating, you're able to not only become aware of what's going on, what's in autopilot, but you're able to detach from conditions, from what you think you should be like, from environment, time, all these things, judgment, and you're able to just kind of be nothing, but be everything, if that makes sense. And you're able to find yourself, and you can use that for visualization, for who you really desire, or what you desire. You become who you want, right? You become that version of you that has those things. Law of resonance, it's a law of the universe. You become that person and those things will gravitate towards you. And so how do you even become that person? By meditation. It has changed my life. That's what I do. Literally, I've been doing it for 5 years, and I tell you, it's not like a one and done. It's something that you constantly evolve. You constantly learn more about yourself. And the more number two that has changed my life is letting go. Letting go of beliefs, letting go of people, making room for grief. Because the more you evolve, the more letting go you do, the more you'll attract a more fulfilling life aligned to your soul. And you're gonna wanna keep doing it. You're gonna continue to realize more and more things that have been blocking you, that you've held onto, that have been conditions that you took on as truth that aren't really who you are. And so number one, like I said, meditation, even if it's 5 minutes a day, and then you gradually get to whatever feels comfortable for you. I do it, I say consistently 15 minutes a day, sometimes 30. And if I'm really everywhere and I feel like I don't have time for meditation, I recommend doing an hour. Why? Or 40 minutes. Why? Because you have more than enough time. And it's just because you feel like you don't have enough time because you're stemming from lack, from scarcity. And because you just have so much going on, so much noise. So you really have to just detach. That's when you really need it the most. And so remember, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Whenever you change your life, whenever you change the person that you are, you're gonna have to let go of things. You're gonna have to grieve a little bit, but also it's going to be uncomfortable. When you're meditating, at least for myself, let's say I haven't meditated for a week and I'm meditating and so much noise is going on, I'm not gonna want to do it. My ego is gonna be like, no, let's not do it. Let's remain the same. Let's do something else. This is too boring, too tiring, chatter. And I have to focus, I have to intentionally try to do it. So just remember, it's not gonna be as simple at first, but continue doing it 5 minutes a day or 2 minutes a day, whatever works for you. Gradually get to something comfortable. And once you're able to do that, you will see things transform. And I know this because it's not like I'm just telling you to do it because I read about it or because I heard about it. I've practiced it. I do it and I see results in my life. I see things change, and I've changed my appearance, my life, and I'm pretty sure if you do that, it'll change your life too. So meditation and letting go. Just remember, you can't have a different life. You can't have different relationship, a different identity if you continue to remain the same. You continue to hold on to certain people, certain situations, your certain identity. You have to literally let go. You want a whole different life, it's gonna require a whole lot of letting go. And it will be challenging, and that's why people sometimes don't change, or sometimes people remain the same, because whenever you're doing your meditation and you see that thing that you want and you hone into that version of you, kind of hone into what this person is like. And it might not, if it's your first time, it might be a little foggy. But don't put pressure on it. Just whatever comes up, whatever resonates in the moment. It might be a little off at first, but if you continue to do it every day, the vision will get clearer and clearer. And then you'll be able to merge with that version of you energetically, and you'll be able to show up and then start doing law of action, inspired action. Start doing whatever that version of you does. And the things will gravitate towards you. So, hope this helped. And if it does, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys on the next episode. Bye.